Hello, my name's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to look at how to keep motivated when you are decluttering. So if you don't know already, I do videos all about minimalism, decluttering and my no spend year, and I'll leave some links to some playlists above. And what I wanted to share with you was how to keep motivated when you get started so that you can keep decluttering and keep building those daily habits. So I wanted to share a little bit more about that process and how it can help you. So what tends to happen when you first start decluttering is you're really excited and you know that you're making some progress, but when you keep looking around your house you notice that there's more and more areas that you still need to work on, and that can become quite overwhelming, and you might get to the point where you think, I can't do this, or this is too much. So how do you keep motivated once you've got started? So let's share some ideas now on how we can keep that motivation going so that we can really get to a good point within our homes. So first of all, you really need to remember your reason. You need to have a clear goal of what you're aiming for. So know exactly why it is you want to declutter and keep reminding yourself that it will be helpful, it will be beneficial to you, and you'll feel calmer and more relaxed. And don't forget to think about what that end goal is going to look like. Are you wanting it to be a complete minimalist home where you have very little at all, or do you want some surface level stuff that you don't mind, that you enjoy? Decide what you want that overall look to be and then work towards that. So have that in your head along with your reason, and that will keep you motivated to keep going. Second of all, make it manageable by setting yourself a time limit. Decide how much you're going to do on each time you start decluttering. Is it going to be every day you do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, just to keep on top of it and to keep chipping away, because maybe you've got a busy life and you don't have time to dedicate big chunks of time to do that. So decide what time limit you're going to do. Are you always going to do it every Sunday afternoon so that you have a real good go at it and really make a difference in one day, or are you going to chip away a little bit at a time? Decide what works for you. Setting a timer can also help make it fun, because you know that you don't have the pressure of spending a long amount of time. You know that you can whiz around in those 5 minutes and see what you can get rid of, and know that once you've done that 5 minutes you can relax and you're done. So that might help you to make it fun and more enjoyable. 3 is take some before and after pictures. That can really help you see the progress that you've made in an area. So think about doing that at the beginning of your time period that you're decluttering. Take a snapshot and then take a snapshot at the very end when you've done work in that area, and see how much of a difference you have made. Even if it's only a small area, a small difference, it will be noticeable to you. You will know that is different, and it will help you know that you have done well and you have made good progress, and that will just keep you motivated for the next time. Number 4 is to play music or podcasts or audiobooks so that you make it an enjoyable experience. So it could be that you listen to like the Minimalist podcast and you have that in the background whilst you're decluttering, just so that you're kind of contemplating the concepts or the ideas. Or you could have music, your favourite songs, and just have a little bit of a dance, a bit of a sing-song as you do it. It just means that the experience is not so dry, it's not so dull, and it just means that when you go back to do it again, you know that it's going to be an enjoyable experience because you're listening to some of your favourite music. So it just keeps you in the zone and looking forward to the next time. Number 5 is to plan a reward so that you can celebrate the progress. It could be that after you've done enough decluttering in your bedroom, for example, that you will treat yourself to a new set of bedding. Maybe not bedding, because you might have just decluttered some bedding. It might be that you treat yourself to something different, maybe a meal out or something like that. It could be something small so that you can just have that little bit of enjoyment at the end and kind of say, well done to yourself, and it will help you keep going. So it might be that you have small rewards each time you declutter. So maybe you can have something from a treat store, or it could be like a little bit of candy or sweets, anything like that that kind of motivates you. Number 6 is to have yourself a declutter buddy to keep you accountable. This is going to keep you motivated because perhaps you're doing it at the same time and you can keep cheering each other on, you can share your before and after pictures. It just means that you'll have somebody that you can talk to about it, and it won't feel so overwhelming or unenjoyable because you're actually sharing that experience with somebody. So it could either be somebody in your household or it could be a friend or family member outside of your house. So either way, there's benefits there because you're going to keep talking about it, keep sharing your progress and your updates, and it will just mean that they are sharing in that experience with you. Number 7 is to create some daily habits. So if you're not familiar already with my little acts of decluttering, I'll link it up above, but actually creating little acts of decluttering and working on small little bits at a time every day will start building up daily decluttering habits or daily tidying habits, and will help you keep on top of it a little bit more naturally. Creating those habits is going to make it easier to maintain a minimalist home. So for example, if you always get into the habit of making your bed and putting your clothes away at the end of the night, it just means that when you wake up, you know that you've got a fresh space and it's clean and tidy, and it will be good for your mind and soul. So think about those little habits that will make you feel good each day. So having clear surfaces, etc. Always getting in the habit of clearing the kitchen side at the end of the night so that when you come down in the morning, it does not become a burden, a task. It's just a fresh start. So things like that will really help you to keep motivated. Always make sure you get rid of the decluttered stuff as soon as you can, and any rubbish or recycling, and get into the habit of making sure that it's clear and tidy so that you have got a fresh space to wake up to each day. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. And if you want to see more videos on decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to have a look at the little acts of decluttering if you want smaller little daily decluttering habits. I also share them on TikTok and Instagram, so if you want those daily reminders throughout the week, then do go and check that out as well. And I shall see you soon. Take care. Bye.